My music is my attitude.
Feel the surge of the ocean.
You've got a fluffy friend.
Dance is a conversation.
Good omens.
I
Good
own
omens.
the stage.
Feel the surge of the oceans.
Need a helping hand? A guy's on the way. You can say no to a panda. Let us storm if you need a new spirit animal.
Bathe in the holy light.
It's all written in the stars.
Northern Vale.
Good omens. Good omens.
Feel the surge of the oceans.
Ready for all challenges.
Time to change, my Northern Vale.
I shall always stand my ground.
You've got a fluffy friend in me.
bronze is for you!
Time to change my northern veil.
Raising my shield for others is what I was born to do. Demonon's flame won't waver, and neither will I.
Since I come here, here we go.
Good omens! Good omens!
Only I had the power. Groove to the music.
Few can say no to a panda.
Life is too short not to dance.
If you need a new spirit animal,
Never ever try to fool me!
need a helping hand? Like ties on the.
I'm your guide to the underworld.
Few can say no.
Perhaps I'm born to bear the weight. Perhaps I'm born to bear the weight.
For the glory of my ancestors.
Written in the stars!
Precious.
Raising my shield for others is what I was born to do.
They will regret this.
Paxleys are always true to their word.
Don't worry, my friend. I am your shield.
Never ever try to fool me!
Dance is a conversation.
Good omens! Good omens!
I'm your guide to the underworld. I have no tolerance for betrayal.
I'm in charge here!
Kids get hurt? Numenon's flame won't waver, and neither will I.
You've got a fluffy friend in me!
Never ever try to fool me!
My aim is impeccable!
Legends never surrender.
Welcome to my show.
The root of all evil lies within.
Alfi all bad guys.
Raising my shield for others is what I was born to do.
Good omens! Good omens!
Telolet
You can say no to a panda. Need a helping hand? A guy's on the way.
so lucky next time.
Too much noises.
The star dims. It's all written in the stars.
Soon, a new world will be dawning.
This dance is for you.
Holy light will grant me victory.
Will not fall.
No pain, no gain. Go first.
Can Jawhead get her?
Bathe in the holy light.
In diversity. Maggots. I am legend. Won't be so lucky next time.
I am only the shepherd.
Dish is cleaned!
Legends never surrender.
I'll be all that, guys.
I am legend.
Nothing escapes my vision.
You, nothing but mere maggots. We are units.
Fear and surrender are not in my vocabulary.
Groove to the music.
This is not an appropriate place to stay any longer. This is not an appropriate place. This is not an appropriate place to. This is not an appropriate place to stay. This is not an appropriate place to. This is not an appropriate place to stay any longer.
Numenon's flame won't waver, and neither will I.
I haven't tried all the food!
It's all written in the stars.
Never settle for being second. Is there a ninja who has stolen my skill of doppelganger?
Enough of your nonsense.
Let me show you the art of killing. Everything will come to an end.
This is not an appropriate place to stay any longer.
We are unity in
This is not
diversity.
an appropriate place to stay. This is not an appropriate place to stay any longer. This is not an appropriate place to stay any longer. This is not an appropriate place to stay any longer. This is not an appropriate place to stay any longer.
My confidence will get you nowhere.
No pain, no gain.
I was born a rebel. Everything will come to an end.
The root of all evil lies within. Enough of your nonsense.
This is not an appropriate place to stay any longer. This is not an appropriate place to stay any longer. This is not an appropriate place to stay any longer. This is not This is not an appropriate place to stay. This is not an appropriate place to stay any longer.
Weakness. Tremble before me.
Victory takes one swing at a time. Ha! They need some hammering.
This is not an appropriate place to stay any longer.
For the known blood that runs in me.
Feel the surge of the oceans. This.
Never give up.
This is not
I'll cleanse this
place
land
to
with
stay
your
any
blood.
longer. I don't want to. This is not an appropriate place. This is not an appropriate place to stay any longer.
Wahoo.
The darkness has gone.
You can't run from my arrow.
I have a hammer to swing. Minoan Ray!
Time to change my northern veil.
This is not an appropriate place to stay any longer. This is not an appropriate place to stay any longer. This is not an appropriate place to stay any longer. This is not an appropriate place. This is not an appropriate place to stay any longer.
I lost control.
It's all written in the stars.